Oh, man. By the way, this is a Sharon I'm holding in my hand. This is the official ball of Australian rules football, Aussie rules football, the AFL. This was sent to me by the United States Aussie Football League. Okay? No big deal. A couple quick observations for the ball. Obviously, everybody knows I had a one-night stand with the AFL. Mm-hmm. I found them. I fell in love with them, and then they were postponed until months from now. So I had a one-night stand with the AFL. By the way, glorious one-night stand. I mean, it was everything you could potentially want in a one-night stand with a sport. It instantly caught my attention. I then went through a rabbit hole on YouTube and on the internet about the sport. I was invested, having a good time, excited about my new favorite thing on earth. And then just 2 days after that, after me being too loud, 2 days after that, I get told it's gone from my life. See you later. So I had a one-night stand. I hope I'll get back in the sack with the AFL, and I think that is coming. But somebody sent me a ball because of my fanhood, and I'm learning about the sport quickly here. The ball is much smaller than I thought it was going to be. Now, they said this isn't official, and we did blow it up all the way. It's much smaller than I thought it was going to be. Thought it was going to be bigger. It's a little bit more slick, but I'll tell you what, I could punt this son of a bitch a quarter mile, and I am excited about that. I think inevitably I'm going to play in an Aussie rules football game. I think inevitably that's going to happen.
You have to. They love you. They're putting you on TV over there every day.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, they talked about – oh, here we go. Yeah, you want to go over here? The Sharon Kangaroo brand ball, brought to you by the USAFL.
Is that kangaroo leather?
Check them out at usafl.com. USAFL.
The hat company makes those?
What's that?
The hat company makes those?
Kangol, yeah, it's Kangol. It's Bruce Arians. Kangaroos are animals with a pouch. Mm-hmm. They have a pouch in there over there on
Little Joey.
Australia. They're beautiful animals, obviously, just like the continent of Australia is a beautiful place. But I am pumped for the AFL to come back. I think it's inevitable that I end up playing a game, and I'm either probably going to get concussed and broken in half, or I'll do pretty good at it. And I won't be able to walk for 4 days afterwards because they run so far.
They love you in Australia. You're everywhere talking about the AFL.
You know how I know that I'm getting a super push down there? Like they're playing a lot of my stuff down there, and I'm very thankful. I got the Australian people that hate me too, right? I got people that hate me in Australia. They said that I lied about not seeing the AFL to bait in all the Australian news people, and it's a big scam I had on them.
I wish you were that calculated.
That's why I was a man. You know how many vitamins I was on at 1 a.m. whenever I couldn't sleep and the AFL was on? I was like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tweet about this, and then it's going to go everywhere in Australia. But I'm pumped that I can potentially be a voice for that sport over here in America. Seriously, I think Americans would like that sport a lot. It was compared to rugby too much. It's not rugby. It's much more fast-paced, I think, than rugby is. And I last time I said that, I had some rugby lovers come after me, and they were like, football, you stop after every single play. It's like, yeah, but every single play has the potential to be a massive play. And there's always going to be, I don't know. It's a little bit, comparing rugby and football will never be an argument that the rugby fans will win against the American football fan, just because we love the sport of football. But whenever I heard that it was being compared to rugby, the Aussie rules football, I was like, I kind of tuned it out. Rugby, much tougher than I am. They're way too tough for me. I'm not sure there's big enough payoff. It's a little bit slow. But I respect the people that do it, but it's not a sport I'm going to watch or invest in. So when I heard about Aussie rules, I was like, it's like rugby. Being forced to watch it might be the biggest thing that comes from this coronavirus, to be honest with you. Me being forced to watch the AFL might be, and I absolutely love it. I think I could. By the way, you punch it, you know? Mm-hmm. You punch it to
pass.
To pass.
It's got a volleyball feel to it?
Yeah, it does have a volleyball feel to it. A little bit harder. It's softer than an NFL ball, but this thing right here is the perfect
I would say the
Aussie rules football.
I would say the Nerf Vortex is the perfect football ball.
That thing used to.
Could a quarterback launch that?
Like Patrick Mahomes, I think could. Actually, Patrick Mahomes didn't have that big of hands. I think Aaron. Aaron. You gotta have big old hands on this.
Big old mitts.
You got big mitts for this thing. You know what I mean? I think that is because it's because the American football gets a little thinner there. This one stays at its fatness. This one's thick. You know what I mean? 2 C's, maybe 3 C's.
Oh
This ball is 2-3 C's thick. I like this Aussie ball, the Sharon. I like it a lot. I like the Sharon a lot.